You can pick
1 week. The amount of learning, the number of cases that are there, kind of looking at the idea. Yesterday when we were doing drama, it surprised me about the talent and some of the kids, how they can do, what their ideas and all. So I liked it very much. In the learning that I had yesterday, it's awesome. And I love the game. It's kind of a lot, what is the human chain link, three kids and 6. I like that. And the knowledge, having different activities and learning different things, how things are connected, ability to kind of look at the ground, look at the space, what happens in between. I love that. Knowing about salt heap, where you can go to one place and then if you hold it, you can just hold salt and get it. What is the taste? Yeah.
The global warming is considered okay, and also that how national is moving public from science to fiction, drama, everything. You learn over here. Yes. You can't hear my voice. Are you now? We are having 10:50. So even you don't concentrate, even if you don't understand what we are speaking, it is good that if you sit properly in a classroom position, and if you sit quiet without any disturbance, without making any disturbance, okay? That you openly explain everything with lots of patience to you all, right? So it's a place where you can learn a lot. Even as a volunteer, this is the first time that we are learning here. We wish to be a student again, yes. But is that possible? No. Is that possible? Once you cross a certain stage, you can be a student in a college or wherever you can, but again you can't be in a school kind of surroundings, right? So this is that's what everywhere they will advise. Giving advice is easier, but at these age, hearing and following that is difficult. So what I'm trying to say is, be a role. Say louder. Oh, you all had breakfast then. You had 2 meals. Lunch and properly. No, we'll see who can sit properly. Look at me. Straight. Okay. Seems so. Oh, you learned a lot, isn't it? Even the parents couldn't achieve this. Yeah, that's true. Good job. Wow, what will the DrTPS say? What's that?
Seat, you will not get to keep it. You will have to give it up at some point today. Now, what I'm going to invite you to do first is put everything on your lap under your chair. Not in front of your chair, but under your chair. Let's see how good. Wow. Wow, look at all the listeners. Good listeners. Anything left? Yep. So we'll put it right under there. Is that? Oh, are you twins? Are you twins? Okay, maybe there's an exception right there. So we have one more spot right here. We have one more spot right here. You want to sit? Good. So if you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap 3 times. Good. And after the third clap, after we do 3 times, usually something really important is going to be said. So at that point, we settle our hearts, we open our ears, and we listen. Alright? So who am I? I am Nick Cable. You can call me Nick, okay? And I am the minister, which some people call a priest, or the spiritual leader of the congregation that meets here most of the time. So we call this building the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Columbus. And so there's a lot of kids just like you, and a lot of adults just like your parents and these teachers who call this place their spiritual home. And I get to be with them, and today I get to be with all of you. And so we're going to learn a lot about each other, and we're going to play some games. Do you like games? Yeah. Okay, because I wasn't sure if you did. Oh, wait. I can't hear my heartbeat. I like when I can hear my own heartbeat. I can't hear my own heartbeat. When we slow down and breathe, you can hear your own heartbeat, and that's a gift. So today we're going to get to know each other, we're going to play some games, and we're going to learn the importance of community. Okay? But first, I want to get to know you all more, and so we're going to play a game. I need someone to sit in this chair. So, are you going to play? Do you want to play the game? You want to play the game? Okay, one of you has to sit in that chair because we can only have one person in each chair. Will you sit in that chair just for now? It'll be okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Everyone has to have a chair except me. Oh, I know. So here's how the game works. This is called, what is it called? Everybody Who. Everybody Who. And this is how it works. All of you have interests, things you like. Is that right? You have things you like and things you don't like, right? You have things you like and things you don't like? Okay, good. So what's going to happen is, I want to get to know my neighbors. All of you. You're all my neighbors, each in your own little chair. And what's going to happen is I'm going to say, everybody who, and then I'll say something like, loves pizza. And if you love pizza, so I'm sure 1 or 2 of you like pizza. Oh, yeah. If you like pizza, then you have to go and run safely to another chair somewhere in the circle. All right? You can't, if you love pizza, you have to go to a different chair somewhere in the circle. All right? And if you happen to be the last one, well, that's okay. Now you're in the middle. Does that make sense? And then it's your turn to say, everybody who loves puppies, or something like that, right? So we get to know each other, okay? We can say, so the things that we like, we're going to start getting to know each other, and the things that we have in common, and the things we might not have in common. Does this make sense? Any questions about how it works? A question about how the game works? Yes? So, good question. You leave your notebooks where you are, and at the end of the game, we'll come back to our original chairs. So you're going to have to remember, back at the end of the game, where were you originally sitting? Good luck. A question about the game. So let's all listen. I can't hear. If all the chairs are filled, if you don't find a chair, then you come stand in the middle, and then you get to say something that you love. All right, and I'll help you out. Okay. All right. Any last questions about how the game works? Yes.
So, if I was in the middle and I say, who loves pizza? So, and do I go?
Yes. If you're in the middle, I'm trying to get out. Okay, I'm trying to get to a chair. Good question. So you say something that's true about you. I love pizza, so I'm going to say everybody who loves pizza, everybody who loves pizza. And then, then I try to get out before, the last person, right? Okay. What? What did you say? What did you say? Yeah. 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 You'll see in just a second. It'll be a chaos, but out of chaos will come simpleness. Let's try it out, okay? Yes. Oh! Maybe we'll find out in a little bit. Okay, last question. Last question. Then you are in the middle. We'll find out in a second. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap 3 times. All right. So we're going to try it out. So get your feet ready. If it's true for you, carefully go to a different chair. Okay? You come into the middle, you find a different chair, and you sit down. Everybody who loves pizza. Okay, everyone see? Now it's okay. That's fine. And after we all get to this point, after we get all to this point, we all have to be quiet, okay? There's a lot of excitement, but we need to listen. If you're the one in the middle, you're the one who gets to speak. And so if you're around the outside, you're the ones who get to listen. And that's really important, right? So then you think, and wait. Then when you're in the middle, you get to say something that you love. Okay? But we have to listen. If we can't hear her, we can't be her neighbor, okay? Does that make sense? And we're going to speak loudly so everyone can hear, okay? So let's listen. Let's listen. Ice cream! action, and then deep respect for who's in the middle, okay? All right. You feel it? Just slow down. You feel it? Now slowly, slowly, put your hands down in your lap. See, even when you're not touching your neck, can you still feel your heart? You might close your eyes. Do you feel your heartbeat? Maybe you feel it in your face or your body, maybe your fingers. Give yourself an opportunity to feel it. Close your eyes if you wish. Open our hearts and hear our heartbeat. You feel it? It's not if you do. I'm going to ask a question, and then I'm going to ask you to answer it, but I'm only going to pick on one or two people, okay? So don't be upset if I don't pick you, okay? I have asked a question, but you're ready. What did it feel like when you felt your heartbeat? What did it feel like? What did it feel like when you felt your heartbeat? Now we're going to listen. What did it feel like?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Mine is cool.
I will pick. I will
Mine
pick.
is very cool.
Very cool.
It felt really good.
Felt really good. How about you?
Calming.
Calm. Amazing. Really good. Calming. When you felt your heartbeat, what did you feel?
It feels
Calm. That was the next two. Yeah. How about you? Something. That felt good. A couple others. What did it feel like? Something. When you felt your heartbeat, what did it feel like?
peaceful.
Peaceful. Great. Did it feel like for you? Soft. Great. Are we listening? Do we hear everyone? 1 second. What did it feel like for you?
It felt
It felt
really
different. What do you mean?
like it felt different in my body when I felt it because usually I
Yeah. How many of you, 1 second, let's listen, how many of you spend time during the day noticing your heartbeat? You're like,
Practice silence. Da 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 da. After that, we ask a question.
SHIKSHA camp led by DrTPS. Drama, word games, Q&A. Fun and learning every day. SHIKSHA, SHIKSHA, SHIKSHA camp was a great experience.
We were interested in learning.
Immediately said, stop, give me the towel. I'm an elephant and captain. The hotel people want the elephants, right?
He was surprised actually. It was in Buffalo.
It was in a buffet hotel.
Buffalo, yeah.
That's it. Now what you do is, paste this. Now you know the magic problem. We are pasting this, fold it inside. paste this. Folding can be done or pasting can be done later also, because you are going to fold it. Now you have to open it up. You can see how I am opening it. That opening is the trick. You can paste it if you want more strength. Now see, open it up like this. This folding now. Fold it here. Fold this here. Fold this internal. Fold this here. Fold this here. Fold it internal. Right? And then open it up here. Done? Open it here. Open it here. This you can fold it inside or outside. This is it's up to you. Got it? So that this bit and the other bit is same. That is the crux. Rest of the things are same. Now what do you do? Finished. Now inside you can put a same hardboard. One. Second one, not enough. Again, here, fold this. Fold this. Then put the gun here and then fold it inside. Okay? Then you have all the shoelace which are used. No use. Anybody has got a shoelace? Let me the shoelace.
So next year birthday gift bag is ready.
Now you can paste, right?
Wait, are we gonna make you play
Return gift bag.
You do this. And now, take a thread or lace you have,
Okay.
Yeah, say this thread. This is a raw, it's actually a foolish thing. If you take a normal shoelace, cut, you have that
Metal part.
cut this little and open it like that. So when you go inside it will go, but when you pull it out it will not come. You understood? This will go, but that will never go. That's a tight glue. Lot of old shoelace will be in there. Understood? Cut this up or buy. It doesn't work. Very, very small thing.
Learn, little kids, fly so high and touch the sky. Camp is fun, so come again. I love camp and you love camp. Learn, little kids, fly so high and touch the sky.
Good.
Learning how to learn, how to learn, how to learn. We've been learning how to learn all week long. We've been simply meditating. We've been silently meditating all week long. We've been singing Indian songs. We've been singing Indian songs all week long. We've been writing in our notebooks. We've been writing in our notebooks all week long. We've been learning how to learn.
Start.
SHIKSHA summer camp, add a lot of notes. Guruji, teach us more. Some for the youth and some for the kids. Some for the volunteers who made us go. Guruji, how do you do? You have a lot of knowledge, so give us some too.
Good.